Hey guys, how you doing today? Take a look at what I'm working on. This is a blank that I'm testing and learning on. My objective is to finish one of the projects that I started. And this is actually the same blank that I used, or the same style blank I used for the nib that I did in the video. However, I really like this blue ice nib, so I decided to use this as my test blank, and then one of the blue ice blanks I'll use in a video to show you how I made it. But check this out. Eject and retract, and there is no tube in this blank. It is a tubeless blank. I drilled it with the proper size drill bits. I do have a concern about that it may wear over time. I don't know what to expect. I do know the transmissions loosen up over time. But let's go ahead and pull that out. So fits fairly snugly in there. Put it about that far, and notice it stops. There you go. Gonna be pretty awesome, I think. Well guys, I'm making a little bit of progress. I'm busy shaping the body blank. There's the nib section. Fits very nicely in there. These are from two different blanks, so they sort of match up, but then they sort of don't. You're just gonna have to kind of live with that, but that's not too bad. I'm getting ready to put a little wax on here. Then I'm gonna flip it around and shape the back end. Well guys, here's the finished pin, and I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I am not very happy with it. And the reason why, take a look right there. I made this piece before, and then this is the piece I made today. And as I sanded it, I ended up rounding over the edge. And I'm not happy because it's very unsightly. I guess you could fix it with a ring of some kind. But, you know, well, that's okay. In the future, as I make these, I'll actually make them and form them together. It still works. That's pretty cool. I attempted to put a clip on the end. So you can see, let me get a focus here. You can see the threads in there. I attempted two separate buttons on the end of this to hold the clip in place. And each time, as I was trying to shape it, I just tore it right out of the tenon, did not hold. The first tenon was an M4, that's an M6. So, like I said, I learned a lot, but I'm just not happy with how it looks. So basically, you know, we're gonna take what we learned and we're gonna go back and try to make another one. I was hoping that this would work out and I could get a video for you guys, but I need to make a successful pin first before I go to the trouble of putting together a video. Even though that pin didn't turn out and I'm not super happy with it, I did learn quite a bit. My notes for this one are horrid. They're all over the board. Scratch out here, write something in there. It was a mess. I need to really rethink it. I've got the basics down, and I think I can make a pin without a clip, no problem, and make a really nice one. The tricky part is making the clip, and how do I make that so that you know, it's one piece. And I have an idea. I haven't quite figured it out yet. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I need to be able to turn the end of the pin with the pin in order for the shape to flow nicely. And what I was doing is I was drilling the hole, tapping it, and then I was taking a tenon and putting threads on it. And then I took a very thin piece of Delrin, maybe a 1/16 of an inch thick, and put it between the two. That way they didn't lock together while I was turning. And as I'm turning, you know, any friction at all, it was just twisting the little tenon right off of the end of the button for the cap. So I got to do some work on that one. Like I said, the other one I made the other day, you saw, I didn't bother shaping it, and that's probably why it works so well. But we're going to keep working on that. I've had about enough for today. I think I'm ready to call it quits. So I'm going to go in the house, edit this video for you guys, relax a little bit, and think about this. It's one of those things you kind of forget about it, and then all of a sudden the ideas come to you. But I'm going to look for an idea for how I can get a clip working on one of these. I really would like to do the video finishing the pin, the blue ice pin, and put a nice clip on there. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you again real soon.